Just waiting on people to join so we can have some. Okay. I'll get started. We'll just share it. We'll just see. It'd be nice to have some viewers in here, but we'll just get started. Mic check. All right. Mic is good. We are good. All right. So, where do I begin? So I've been thinking a lot lately about some of the bad luck I've been having, some of the, well, that sun is bright. Some of the bad luck I've been having with jobs, relationships, career, friendships. And one thing's for sure is, oh my God, this is horrible. And one thing I've been realizing is no matter how much I try, no matter how much I work hard, no matter how much effort, no matter how much energy, no matter how much drive I have into pushing myself to succeeding and doing better in career, in education, in learning new skills, trying to build customer rapport through all the businesses I'm trying to run. I'm real good at doing the work. I'm real good at everything. But when it comes to the people part, this is going to sound funny, but I'm not going to lie. It feels like I'm cursed. I know that's superstition, and I know there's no evidence, there's no reality, there's nothing I can do to prove that, and none of y'all is probably ever going to believe that I'm cursed. Okay? Well, let's talk about some things that went down in my life, and then let's go through each event. Okay? Now, I'm reminded of this event every time something bad goes on in my life. Every time something wrong happens, that comes up in my memory. So when I went to go visit my dad when I was young, I met this girl. I don't remember her name. I just remember the event. She and I were like friends, but I thought of her as a girlfriend, but she didn't want me to call her my boyfriend. She didn't want to call me her boyfriend. She didn't want me to call her my girlfriend, but I liked her as a girlfriend no matter what. Now, she was into some things I didn't realize was back then, but I know she said she was Wiccan. I think in my long years of 43, I still really don't understand that completely. But I know this sounds crazy, but so when the summer was over, my dad wanted my mom. Hey, Jocelyn. When the summer was over, my dad and my mom talked, and my mom said that she wanted me to go back to Kansas. I was in Arizona at the time. And my mom wanted me to come back to Kansas, okay? Because the summer was over, I had to go back to school, and I didn't want to go back. I met this girl, I liked her, and push come to shove, there was nothing I could say or do to stay. My mom made her final decision, so I left. I had no choice. I had to go tell this girl that I grew feelings for, that I can no longer be there. I had to go back to Kansas. Summer is over, and she got really angry, really butthurt, started guilt tripping me and told me that if I left, she was going to curse me. I was like, I have no choice. I'm 15. I can't stay here. My mom's forcing me to go home. I can write. And, I kept telling her, I have no choice. It's not up to me. And she was like, told me again, that's fine. But if you leave, I'm cursing you. And so I went home. After me and her argued for a day, she was calling me, texting me, yelling. She was mad. And nothing I did, nothing I said convinced her to understand that I had no choice in the matter. I had to go home. So I went home, and push come to shove, every relationship I've ever had since that has ended badly in cheating. My wife passed away. We were together for 6.5 years, and she was leaving me every month to go spend time with her family. She was gone 50% of the relationship. I was depressed. But I loved her, and I stayed with her for 6.5 years. I'm typically not the one to leave a relationship. I'm typically not the one to break up, but over recent years, I've become the one that's short-tempered. If you cheat on me, there's no second chance. That's my belief, and I don't give a damn if anybody thinks I'm being extreme when I say that. There is no accident. You don't accidentally sleep with someone. You don't accidentally cheat. Cheating is a choice. It's not an accident. Cheating is not an option in a relationship with me. You don't get to cheat and get away with it. If you cheat, you're done. We're done. Cheating comes in many forms: emotional, physical, mental. Cheating comes in every aspect. You answer a DM from another dude that's trying to get with you. You give him any hope whatsoever that he has a way in. You're cheating. Okay, I don't give second chances. I gave far too many second chances in my life. I'm not giving any more. And I thought it was only going to be relationships that might fail, that this curse came in. But no, like every job I've ever had ended in the dumbest fucking reasons ever. Like my most recent job. Let's talk about that. Okay. My pipes were frozen in my house. My mobile home is not well insulated underneath. I brought the pipes into the walls, so there was far less likelihood of pipes freezing. But it's still not insulated that well. So the pipes were frozen. Toilet wouldn't flush. It wouldn't go through. So I told my boss. Now, I've been with this employer, Platinum Irrigation in Iuka, Kansas. I was with this employer for like 3 months, 4 months. Never called in sick. Never asked a day off. Did everything I was supposed to do. Did every chore, every task, everything that I was asked to do, I did it. No matter how cold, no matter how wet, no matter how stormy, if you needed me to work, I was there. I had coveralls. I worked in freezing cold weather. I didn't complain. Showed up, did my job. Well, God forbid my pipes froze, my toilet won't flush, I can't use my toilet. So we were on our way from my house towards from Iuka at the shop. We were on our way from the shop through Pratt to the job site. And I asked him politely, can we please stop somewhere so I can use the bathroom? My pipes are frozen. He didn't complain. He didn't say anything then. He knew my pipes were frozen like days before that. It was winter. You can't just unfreeze pipes when your furnace ain't working. You know, I don't have heat. Space heaters aren't doing the job when it's damn near zero in my house. I was cold, but I was surviving. And he didn't say anything. He didn't complain. We stopped. We went to Baumgart's. I don't know how you pronounce it. And he was buying gloves anyway. So we went to Baumgart's. I went to the bathroom while we were there. Okay? I went to the bathroom while we were there. Before they were in the truck, I was pretty much done. I already bought my gloves because I bought some gloves for myself, so I had extra. And we went out to the truck and we went to the job site, which is out by Pratt Lake. It was literally from Iuka through Pratt to the job site. We were stopping at Baumgart's anyways for me and him to get gloves, so I used the bathroom there. He didn't say anything, didn't complain. When I got out of the truck, I could tell he was irritated, but I didn't say anything. So we went up to the job site, we did our job, then we went back home. That was Friday the 16th. On the 19th, Monday, the toilet was still frozen. The pipes were still clogged. I spent $87 on plumbing fixtures. A buddy of mine, Choya, was helping me replace to remove the clog and replace the pipes. Okay, so we did that. We got that taken care of. Monday, come around. We were this close to finishing, but we weren't done. And Saturday, Sunday, I had not gone to the bathroom. I had to pee outside. I had no choice. I know that's weird, but I had no choice. I couldn't flush the toilet, so I held number 2. I didn't go to the bathroom all week. I had no choice. My neighbors don't let me use theirs, and I ain't going to ask. And I didn't go to his house and say, hey, may I please use your bathroom? I feel like that's going beyond employee-employer relationship if you're trying to go to their house and use a bathroom. So I didn't go to their house and use the bathroom. I held it. So Monday morning comes around. I asked him again. I said, are we going through Pratt again? He said, yes. I said, awesome. can we please stop somewhere? I have to use the bathroom. I promise I'll be quick. What's he do? For an hour and a half, he cusses me out. On the way to the Casey's truck stop, where I use the bathroom for 10, 15 minutes, I come out, he's still cussing me out for an hour and a half. This coming from a Christian man who says cursing is bad. But for an hour and a half, he cusses me out, tells me how I'm using up his time, that he's going to deduct 2 hours of pay from my paycheck. I got really irritated, and I went on ChatGPT to check if that was legal. If an employer can deduct a full hour for me going to the bathroom for 10 or 15 minutes. ChatGPT said absolutely not. What it said he could do is he had every right to be upset. He has every right to complain. He has every right to write me up. And he has every right to not stop. He didn't have to stop. He's not required by law to stop. But what it did say is that an employer cannot deduct an hour's pay for 10 minutes going to the bathroom. Doesn't matter if it was 10 or 15 minutes. An employer cannot deduct a whole hour's pay for me going to the bathroom. And he was threatening to take 2 hours of pay, one for Friday and one for Monday. And I sent him a copy of that. And I said, respectfully, there was no higher up, Jocelyn. He was the higher up. This is like a self-employed guy. There is nobody above him. He was my boss, and he was his boss. So, when that was all said and done, I tried to keep my mouth shut. But, when someone pesters you for an hour and a half, eventually you got to say something. And my patience is like so thin that I get irritated pretty quickly when someone is cussing me out for doing something that I'm legally allowed to do, which is go to the bathroom. And I'm a human. I can't hold it. I can't have the urge to poop and use heavy machinery, climb up an irrigation system, jump off irrigation systems, do all these things while I'm literally having the urge to go to the bathroom. Okay? So, only thing I said was, I apologize. I had no option. My toilet's not flushing. I've told you for a week now my toilet is clogged. And he cussed me out again and said, your fucking toilet is not my problem. That's a you problem. He said, I didn't say it was your fault. But it was just a lot of back and forth. And I told him, look, I used the bathroom. Can you please accept my apology for being human? Let's go back to work. Okay? I'm sorry. I had to go to the bathroom. I couldn't control it. It's human nature. I can't climb up, jump off, do these tasks while I'm literally pinching my cheeks shut. Okay? And he was like, fine, let's go to work. So that night, Monday night, after the 2 times I went to the bathroom, God forbid I had to go to the bathroom, Choya came over, my buddy came over, him and I finished the toilet, the clog, replaced all the plumbing fixtures, everything was good to go. I was happy. He got paid the money I owed him. We were good. Tuesday morning comes around. I sent my boss a text. I said, hey, good news. I went to the bathroom. My toilet's fixed. All is well. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience. What's the plan for today? I didn't hear from him for like 40 minutes. And normally he's gung-ho, ready to go. He texts me about 40 minutes later and he goes, here, let me just read it to you. Okay, I'll see if I can't Here, I'll put it on the screen. Okay. So after I sent him that text showing that let's see, where is it? I'm gonna put it on the screen so nobody thinks I'm full of shit. Because a lot of people think that when I say things, I'm not being honest. So pictures don't lie. Screenshots don't lie. All right, so let's post that. Let me pull that in, and we'll put it on the screen. Put in mail. Pull up my mail. Okay. There it is. All right, so let me download this, save images. Bill. It's my boss's name, Bill. Okay, so let's present it. After I sent that to him, I think that is what irritated him the most, is that I called him out on his bullshit and I proved that he can't deduct pay. When he backtracked and he said, hey man, it just won't work out between us anymore. It has nothing to do with your bathroom breaks. Let's pause right there. Let me put this back, remove it from the screen. Nothing to do with the bathroom breaks, okay? You with me so far? He spent an hour and a half cussing me out over having to go to the bathroom. And now he's saying it has nothing to do with the bathroom breaks, but I digress. He goes on to say, I don't recall telling you I'd be deducting 2 hours of your pay. Okay, let's remove that from the screen for a minute. Okay, so what he didn't understand is I'm not lying. Is I don't lie. I don't not tell the truth. I don't hear things from people that they don't say. I only hear what people do say. So the next day, when he spent an hour and a half cussing me out when I said you can't deduct my pay for going to the bathroom, he says, I didn't say that. So the very next day, I bring a little tape recorder. I think that's what pissed him off too. But we'll get into the tape recorder here in a minute. We're not there. Oh, actually, that was the day before that was Monday, the day before I got fired. Okay, so I brought it in Monday. Okay, we'll get there. But let's finish this text. He goes, I know I did explain to you how much of my time it's wasting since I have to drive you all the way to Pratt. But I can tell we are not a good fit, so I won't be needing you anymore. Best of luck and God bless. Next Wednesday on payday, I'll give you your final check. And that was before I sent the plan today, but his texts mysteriously never seem to show up. Like they only show up on his end. So I had to screenshot what he sent me. He sent me this as an image. He didn't resend the text. Okay? So, I think this is one of the reasons I got fired, but it's because I was irritated because he cussed me out. And as soon as he started cussing me out, I turned it on. I hit the record button. And it was in my pocket, so it really wasn't coming out that well. And I reviewed it. It's muffled. You can't hear it that well. But I hit record. And for a minute there, he kept yelling and cussing, which seems very weird because He always bragged about being a Christian and Christians don't cuss. Every time I said a curse word, he'd be like, that's not very Christian of you. When I brought up what Andrew Wilson says on podcasts, how he's a Eastern Orthodox Christian, it's literally not a sin to curse. It's not. There's no Bible verse that says you cannot cuss. Okay? It might be improper. It might be unintelligent. It might, or not unintelligent. It might be disrespectful, but it's not a sin to cuss. Okay? Everybody cusses, especially when they stub their toe. Now, what? How about now? Okay. Can you hear me now? Yes. Mic check. Mic check. Comments. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, we're good. Nope. Yes. All right, here we go. So, anyways, he went on to say that he never effing said he would take an hour's pay out of Friday or Monday. And he goes, I don't remember what he said, but whatever he said, like, I was feeling cornered. You know when you corner a tiger and you corner a tiger, and how do you think that tiger is going to act? Do you think that tiger is going to turn into a cute little meowy little kitty cat? Or do you think he's going to be ferocious and bite your fucking neck and tear you to shreds? How do you think a tiger is going to act? Okay? Don't corner me and expect me to be a little tiny puppy dog and be polite. Don't cuss me out for 3 hours in the same day over having to go to the bathroom one time. I'm human. I have human things that I have to do. I had no choice. I had to go to the bathroom. So what did I do? I got an attitude and I turned on my recorder and he was cussing me out. And that's when I yelled. I didn't yell. I was just like, oh yeah? Really? You think I'm lying? You think I'm making this stuff up? Okay. Let's see what the recorder has to say. Because I'm recording. After that, he shut up. He didn't say anything. And that's probably what got me fired. Because I called him out on his bullshit. Was it an error judgment call for me to mouth off and say my tape recorder is recording? Probably. Should have kept my mouth shut and just let it record. But that's the point. Is employers think they can push me or corner me into a trap where I'm just supposed to sit there and take it. Well, I took it for 3.5 hours straight over going to the bathroom one time in the morning on the way to the job site. Let's look at that one more time. I have to drive you all the way to Pratt's. Let me show you a map, okay? Let Let me show you a map. Let me pull this up. I want to show you where Iuka is. Maps.google.com. Okay. I want to show you a map of where Iuka is. Okay. Let's present this. Share screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Allow. Okay. So here's Iuka. Okay. Here's Iuka. This is home where the heart is. This is the shop where my boss works. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Okay. Never mind. This is the city of Iuka. This is home. This is my home right here. And the shop is like way over here where this little path is. Okay? This is my boss's shop. Okay? Oh, no. Home, my boss's shop is actually right here. Platinum Irrigation Shop is about right here. Yeah, this is it. The house, the shop, right here. Okay? There you go. Now, my home is here. Okay? Pratt is here. Job site is here. Out by Pratt Lake. Okay? We literally went through Pratt to the job site. Home, Pratt, job site. Home, Pratt, job site. Let's look at that again. Home, Pratt, job site. Okay? Did you guys see that, Jocelyn? Did you see it? Did you see how they didn't have to travel out of route to go to the bathroom? Did you see that? Yeah. They didn't go out of route. He didn't drive out of route. He was on route. It was through Pratt. It was hence the way, on the way. And I got cussed out for 3 hours because I had to poop. And then I got fired because I couldn't take being cussed out for 3 hours over something I couldn't control, called a bowel movement. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Let's talk about relationships, okay? Because I can't even begin to get, oh no, let's talk about Quick Shop. Okay, let's talk about Quick Shop. Better yet, let's check this. Let's see if we got any updates, because they said I'm not hireable, and they still have yet to give me an answer. Because I said, just for my personal records, I'd like to know why I'm not hireable.
Can I help you?
Yeah, is the manager there?
No, he is not. He is out for the weekend. He'll be back Monday morning.
All right. If you talk to him, can you have him call Joshua?
I sure can.
Thank you. All right. So, not hireable. Let's talk about why I lost Quick Shop job, okay? All right. Sounds good, Jocelyn. Thanks for being here. Let's talk about why I lost my job at Quick Shop, okay? I was there for a year, a full year. I had extremely good attendance. I was never called in sick. I even worked shifts for people that weren't doing their job, that didn't show up to their job, that didn't do what they were supposed to do, that didn't follow their attendance or their schedule. I covered many shifts before I became a GSL and a team lead. First, I was an employee. Then I became a team lead. And then I was working towards being at GSL, which is, I don't know what GSL stands for, but basically I was running 4 stores. I ran Pratt store, Dighton store. I ran Garden City, both stores. I did the audits, the hiring, the cash counts, the safe counts. I did everything for all 4 stores. I had multiple good recommendations from Maria, a friend of mine. In fact, I'm going to see if I can't get Maria on here. Let's see if Maria would agree to it. Maria. Call me ASAP. Join, please. Let's talk. I'm going to call her. Screw this. Let's see if we can get Maria. I'll tell her she don't even have to show her face. She could just be a verbal guest. She was one of my employees in Dighton, Kansas. But while we wait, damn thing. Messenger is such a pain. But yeah, all 4 stores, my attendance was spot on. Like I didn't miss one shift. Never called in an entire year. In fact, I worked multiple overtime shifts. I was the definition of a good employee. Working my way up to management. And the truth is, I didn't break no company policy. I didn't break any rules. They wanted Liz to take my job. They got me fired for dumbass reasons, which they still can't prove. They still haven't given me any evidence of anything I've done wrong. They haven't shown me any evidence I've done anything wrong. And they actually fired Veronica and her district manager about, what the hell? Y'all saw that? My cat's going crazy. They actually fired Keith, my manager, Veronica, his manager, and forgot his name, the guy above Veronica. So they fired 3 people above my boss. And they gave, before they fired everyone, they gave my job to a woman who'd never worked there before, was only there like a month. What's funny about that is she was fired not long after she got the job that I had. She literally lost the job not long after I got the job. Wow. Cursed? Maybe. Superstition? I think not. Reality? I'm fucked. A lot of people just don't like me. And that's one thing about Kansas law I don't like, is people can fire you. An employer can fire you just because they don't like you. My concern is, why are you hiring people that you don't like? Why are you hiring people that you don't want to be a future of your company? If I was the employer, I would choose wisely. But if my employee showed up every day, didn't argue, didn't disrespect customers, was loyal, actually improved the company, made customer satisfaction higher, improved quality, the food was better, I made sure everything was stocked on the shelves, I got rid of overstock, I improved many things in that company in all 4 stores. If I was the employer and my employee was acting as loyal as I was, I wouldn't fire them. I would promote them. That's what a leader does. I don't want to work for a boss. I want to work for a leader. But that's the thing. I keep getting fired from jobs simply because people don't like me. I can't help to be anybody other than who I am. I don't know who I am supposed to be because being me isn't enough. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot be anybody other than who I am. And I won't be anybody other than who I am. But I also know that I can't survive. I can't pay my bills if I don't find a way to survive in a job that accepts me for who I am. I'm not an ass kisser. I never will be. Yeah, that's probably true, Jocelyn. They probably don't like me because I tell the truth. Because one thing I've learned is all the people that were calling in sick and they were proven to be lying, they were proven that they were high, they were doing alcohol, drinking alcohol, they were off gallivanting, they were just messing with company hours. They got to keep their job. The one who was doing everything that he was ordered to do, everything he was taught to do the way he was doing it, and did it better and faster. I decreased overstock by 80%. That back room was covered, stacked to the ceiling in overstock. And I got rid of it by stocking the shelf, by not ordering things we already had, by keeping inventory of product that was already in the store. What Keith did wrong, what they do wrong long before I got there, was they just kept pushing the button of order. They would just order. And there would be this preset order that would show up, and the overstock kept piling. So the product they already had, they got more. The product they already had, they got more. And it just kept stacking and stacking. What they didn't realize is through Keith teaching me how to place an order, that I was able to keep track of product that was already available. When product was expired, I put in a return. That's what you're supposed to do. What they were doing was throwing it away. You're not supposed to throw product away when it expires. You're supposed to initiate a return to the vendor. That's what keeps your product down. That's where your profits and your losses win. Because if you're reporting expired product, then your books are good. The vendor's not sending you product they're not supposed to. And the expired stuff that's stacked in your room all the way up to the ceiling, down to the ground, falling off the racks, that gets taken care of. And I took care of that. After I lost my job, I had so many customers that would see me out in public and say, the store has become filthy again. The shelves are not stocked. The cashiers are rude, and they miss having me there. That's gotta mean something to somebody. You would think it would, but it doesn't. So I keep thinking back to my wife passing away, every woman I've ever been with cheating on me, every relationship failing, not being able to maintain relationships, friendships, or being told that being me is just not enough. I think back to that girl in Arizona that promised she was going to curse me. And I keep thinking, is this a fact? Am I cursed? Is that even possible? Okay, well, let's dive deeper. I went to church, okay? I went to church for the first time in, 4 or 5 years, because I swore I'd never go again. But I kept being told by everyone that you should go to church. You should go to church. Maybe that'll improve your life. You should go to church. And I swore I'd never go to church again, because every time I go to church, something bad happens. Now, I went to church. After church, the pastor said, you should go to Bible study. I'm going to move over here, that glare. The pastor said, you should go to Bible study. And I don't know where the hell that is coming from. Maybe it's on the screen. Maybe you can't see it, but I can. But anyways, I went to church as I was requested to do. I went to Bible study as I was requested to do, and they asked me, where do I work? And I feel that is another reason I got fired. Because when they asked me, where do I work? I said, Platinum Irrigation. They say, what's that? And I say, Bill and Nancy? And they go, oh, you work for Bill and Nancy. And that was Sunday. And then Tuesday I got fired. Yeah. That's another suspicion. Was my boss mad that I went to the church I was invited to that just so happened to be the church he goes to? Now, he wasn't there. So I don't know why he'd be upset. But there's still that suspicion that he's upset that I went there. And that's why he fired me. Or he's upset that I told everybody that I work for him. Because maybe he didn't want people, maybe he didn't like knowing that someone new in town is working for him. And he felt, I don't know, could be fact, could be fiction, could be superstition, it could be reality. But it happened. I lost my job after going to church. Which is why I don't like, and I'm going to go back to church Sunday. Next Sunday, I'm going to go back to church and I'm going to tell them exactly what happened. I'm going to tell them how I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like I'm hated by everyone. I feel like every time I try and fit in and to make a good foundation for myself, the world comes in and shuts it down. And my mom knows that this has been a factor in my life throughout the course of my entire life. Every time I'm happy, every time I'm settled, every time I feel like everything is gonna be just fine, every time my bills are paid and I'm doing better and things are going well for me, something always comes in and shuts it down. I always have bad luck. It always happens. And I don't know. The only thing I can comprehend or put into my mind is that girl made a promise and she went through with it. Now, a lot of people are going to laugh and say there's no such thing as being cursed. But I just had to come on here and talk about that because it seems real. It seems like it's possible that that is what's going on. Yeah, it always feels good to go to church. when you're a Christian, it feels good to be there. That's why I felt good that day. And the next day, it all went to shit. And I don't know who else to talk to about this, other than people that don't know me, because the people that do know me don't understand. I know Jocelyn's here, and she's good. She knows me. She understands me. But I need data. I need to solve this riddle of why every time things are going really well for me, I don't complain. I don't ask for anything more than just being good and happy and healthy and successful, and that my mom is safe all the time. That is all I've ever asked, is that my mom is safe, that she's alive, that my bills are paid, and that I can take care of myself. That is all I've ever asked from God. Yeah, it's been a while since I first met you, yeah. And she knows me. I'm a good person. I'm not crazy. But I really would like to get some people to join. So if anybody, I'm going to make some calls. Let's see if we can get some people on here. Okay? Let's see what we can do. What was she doing?
Hello.
What are you doing?
Just sitting here.
Hey, will you be a guest on my podcast?
Do what?
Will you be a guest on my podcast? You don't have to show your face. You can just keep your mic off. Would you do
I
that?
guess.
You could do it through your phone. Okay?
Okay.
So here, let me get your. And if you want to share your camera, that would be even more awesome, but you don't have to. So let's see. Invite guests. It is https://streamyard.com/nh3t9 PVC. That's funny. PVC. GF. There. Click on that. Go ahead and hang up. Click on that. And you'll be a guest.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Jocelyn, do you want to be a guest too? Trying to get some guests on here. Let's see. HTTP. Wait, what am I doing? I just copy it. Copy. Paste. Dun, 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 dun. Click on it. See if we can get some people in here. See if Choi is busy. Haven't heard from him in a minute. What are you doing?
Sitting in the office.
What do you mean sitting in an office?
In my bathroom, take shit.
Oh, you're on a porcelain throne. Gotcha.
What's up?
Do you have free time to come over
Possibly.
to my mom's?
Yeah, I probably could do that. What's up?
I'm doing a podcast right now. I wanted to know if you wanted to be a guest.
Yeah, I don't want to be in no podcast.
All right. You want to watch it?
I may watch it. I don't know. We'll see.
It's going on right. I'm doing it.
Send me a link.
I already did. Send your message.
Okay, I'll check it out.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
So Amy, I think Amy's walking her dog. What do you mean it won't let you? Click on it. We're going to get some people in here some way or another. Alejandra, Amy. Let's go through my phone list. Contacts. What's going on? Stream. Yard. Guest. App. Or go to copy link by holding it by, let me call her. We're going to get some, oh, who's here? Who's here? Is that Choya? Hey, Choya, if that's you, hit, say something in the comments.
Yeah.
Hey, you hold the button for a minute. Like hold the link for a minute and copy the link. It should come up. There should be a chance, like the button in the top of your Android will say, have that copy button. And then go to your browser and click that. Or if it doesn't work, download the app called StreamYard Guest. Troy, is that you watching? If that's you watching, I know we have two now. If that's you watching, Troy, say hi in the comments. Let's see if Mel will join. What's going on with it now?
Okay, thanks for it. How do I take the camera off? Stop camera.
There you are. What up? There, you can hang up now. What up? Are you there? You have to put your mic on.
Yeah.
There you are. Hold on, where's the... I have to do this and that. All right, say something again.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, that's loud and clear. Amy, can you hear? Jocelyn. Oh, Jocelyn left. But anyways, so today we're talking about, am I cursed? Is it superstition or is it reality? Okay. And you're probably thinking, what the hell is Joshua talking about, right? So, do you know that story about that girl in Arizona? Did I ever tell you about that story? About the girl that said she'd curse me? So, I'll tell it again. So, when I went to Arizona to visit my dad, I was 15 years old, okay? I was visiting him for the summer, and I met this beautiful girl, okay? I thought she was like a 10, and she thought I was, meh. Meh. But she couldn't be without me, she said, but she didn't want to call me her boyfriend, and she didn't want me to call her my girlfriend. So, but she always wanted me to come over every chance I got. When my dad said I could, that's where I went. I spent time with her when I could. And the summer was over, and my mom said, it's time to come home. You can't be there anymore. You gotta come home. Wait, I'm trying to do it different way. Where's Amy? There. So I got the big screen because I'm the goat cheese. I'm the big dope. But anyways, so when summer was over, my mom said I had to come home because I was just allowed to go visit my dad, so she wanted me to come home from school. Yada yada yada. So I went to go. I can't even remember her name, but I went and told this girl that my mom's forcing me. I have no choice. I have to go home, and she threatened me and said that if I don't stay, she's going to curse me. And she showed me all her crosses and her star, her Wiccan stuff. And she told me that she would curse me forever if I didn't stay. Now, I want you to look. You've known me long enough to see the bad luck that I get from girls and jobs, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because 30 minutes, right? But anyways, that's an inside joke between me and her. But anyways, so I look at the fact that I lost my wife. I missed out on so much time with my son. I've had bad luck with jobs and relationships. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I know for a fact that I'm cursed, because I can't prove that. I can't prove I'm cursed. I can't prove that. I can simply say that in my experience, it damn sure feels like I'm cursed. So, the reason I wanted you up here is for you to give people that don't know me and assume that I'm this terrible, toxic human being just because I speak about men's mental health, or the topics I talk about come across in a way they just don't like. Now, you've been my friend for a while. How would you describe me in a way that shows your true, honest, unbiased, non-scripted, your non-scripted, unbiased, truthful description of me as a person outside of the friendship we have.
Okay.
She's like,
Let
"Oh
me
God, he put me on the spot. Oh my God."
I mean, just give me a minute because I want to think about this and say this right. I don't want to just blurt something
And
out.
and you can be honest. You can tell them how you didn't like me at first, or you didn't understand me at first, because you said that many times. So tell them the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess we can start from the beginning. I mean, I met him when he was working at a convenience store, and of course he was goofy, and at first, I was a little iffy, and then we exchanged numbers and we talked. So the first thing I thought was, I mean, just
This guy is weird.
mentally something like,
That's fucked up. There's something mentally wrong with this
not
dude.
like that. But
What do you mean?
not like, oh my God, he, but I'm saying like something was different. And to be honest, I never came across a person like Josh at all.
I'm
I'm
unique,
so
y'all.
used
Did
to,
you hear that? Did you hear that,
what?
y'all? She said, "I'm unique."
So like I was so used to like a rigid people being around me, one thought process. But the more and more I talk to Josh, the more open-minded it got. Because some of the things that he says really does kind of like, oh, wait a minute. That does make
Pisses
sense.
her off. No, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them about the argument we used to have. Tell them the truth.
Okay, yeah. At first, for sure. Oh, yeah. We butted heads like it was nothing. Anything that he said about females or males or this is how it, politics,
Mhm.
and I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. I'd be like, I just don't understand your point of view. It don't make no damn sense.
I'll tell you
And
what she's withholding y'all. What she's not telling y'all is she said, "I can't do this shit no more. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want you to talk about it. Don't say it. If it has anything to do with women, I don't want to fucking hear it." That's what she said.
yeah, that was the gist of it. I couldn't do it. And then I'm gonna say probably what it was like maybe a year you left to go to do your
Trucking.
truck job. Yeah.
Yep.
And we kind of met back up again. And this time it was a whole nother experience. Now, okay, so something about me is I'm trying to learn how to debate and get facts and everything straight. And he honestly has taught me that, because without him, I don't think I would be able to do it with, less emotion. So we started talking. He gave me this one question, and I believe it was something along the lines of, it is females' fault why men cheat.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I
That
was
pissed
like,
her
okay,
off.
look, not really. But it kind of gave me an opportunity to hear his side and like, okay, wait a minute. He's kind of got a point there. So yeah, I mean, he has really opened my eyes to like a lot of men's mental health, what females bring men through. Nobody's perfect. we all make mistakes. We all do stupid stuff.
Mhm.
But I mean, honestly, me and him has grown as a person, as a friendship, you know.
Yeah, my mom takes her side when she visits, not my side.
I love your mom. She's so sweet.
But yep. So yeah, I appreciate you telling everybody how I once was a douchebag and now I'm not.
Let's be real.
But no, I wanted you on here because I do tend to have like really, really, really bad luck. And I want to show people in future interviews that I can do where I do actually have people in my life that I look to for friendship and, you know, time spent. I do have people that, you know, value me, even if it's a little bit. I appreciate it. So to show people who think that I'm just this fool that's got no friends, got no life, got nothing going for me. I mean, I'm not going to say her daughter likes me or whatever, but she definitely has grown. I think her daughter respects me a little bit. She calls me crazy every once in a while, but I know she
Yeah.
yeah.
But she's a teenager. And
Yeah.
you know how teenagers are.
But yeah, I'm good with kids, always have been, but I've had family that I've had in my life turn their backs on me. And it sucks. It really sucks. They turn their back on me as if I meant nothing to them. And so when I get a friendship like I have with Amy and Jocelyn and Mel and all the people that I have currently, I'm trying to get Mel to join us too. Let me see if I can call her. Let's see. Because I do have people in my life. But when I lose, like my niece Raylyn and Patty still looks up to me. My niece Patty still talks to me. My niece Raylyn, she don't talk to me at all.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Packing my trailer
Why?
because I have to move.
No, you're supposed to be on my podcast right now where I sent you an invite.
Oh, I gotta pack
Again? How many times you got to move this month?
every 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well-
my boyfriend's here gonna help me, so he's gonna haul the trailer.
Tell the boyfriend I said hi.
I will.
All right. Yeah. Maybe next time I go live.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not busy.
All right. I'm live on
Okay.
YouTube. You can watch me if you want. I sent you the invite.
Okay. Well, if I get a chance, I will pop in.
I'll probably not be live for very long, but yeah.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
gotta pack the trailer.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
See, I got peeps. Amy's in here. I got peeps. I tend to drive them crazy, even though I got peeps. I drive them crazy. Even my dog's got my back. Tell them. Why didn't you bite the bitch? Why didn't you bite Amy?
Oh,
She-
for me, Scott.
She didn't come over. It's her fault. Tell her. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's like, what? But anyways, yeah. If you're up for it, Andy, we could do future interviews. But also, I've been wanting to do some reaction videos. Have you seen those where people watch a clip and they react to it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could pull up some YouTube videos. We could watch the clips and do reactions. But with those, if you're up for it, I'd like to have you here for those if you're up for it.
Okay. Well,
Just do your little girly thing, whatever makes you feel comfortable, and we could do it. Don't be
God,
shy.
I'm a mess right now.
Don't be shy. You don't have to do it right now. I'm saying one of these days it'd be cool to have someone here, in
Right.
the view, because
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
get more. I would get more viewers that way.
Right.
But we could watch some clips. We could do some reaction videos, and we could make content for like 10 something videos while streaming one live view. We can clip it. We could do a reaction for one video, a reaction for another, a reaction for the other, but I just have to clip it. That's all.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll make
Yeah.
a day.
But do you get where I'm coming from on the feeling cursed though part? Do you see that logic behind it?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that are superstitious, and a lot of people who are just, and they understand the reality of it. And I had seen this post actually today when it said something, at a certain age, basically you can't be so emotional about the things that you have went through. And the reality of it is everyone has a sad story. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Well,
I mean, to me, myself personally, I am a little superstitious, but I don't think your luck with females and jobs are superstitious related. You get what I mean?
I'm just thinking it's possible that I'm cursed. It's possible. Because it'd be here's where I look at it. If it was one girl and one job, or maybe two girls and two jobs, that would be something to where I'd be like, that's. But if it's every relationship and every job that keeps happening the same way, where I'm just kicked out because they simply don't like me. Yeah, a lot of people say maybe the problem's just you. And I don't deny there might be something wrong with me, but the only thing that's wrong with me is I don't conform to society's standard of what they think I should be.
Yeah.
I've been told my whole life to be proud of who I am, to be happy with me, to have self-confidence, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
So my self-confidence is telling me that the only thing that is wrong with me is that I'm not like them. And I'm going to quote, in fact, I will show it. I will quote it by showing it. Let's see. Because this is my favorite quote from the movie Accepted, okay? Let's share this with the peeps. Let me bring it up. Accepted Bartleby's. Accepted Bartleby. No. What? Oh, that's Barney, not Barney. Let me fix this. Bartleby. Here it is. Okay, let me move this. Here it is. Okay, let's present. Let me know if you can see this. It's coming up right now. Allow. Okay, do you see it?
Yep. I sure do.
Let me know if you can hear it. Did you hear that?
It's just soft.
Hey! Shut up! It's the mailman. I know. How dare they do their job, right? I know. How dare they? Terrible. Shut up. But here, I'll play a little bit more of it and tell me if you can hear it, okay? The
Okay.
important thing is if you can hear what they're saying. Do you hear it?
So it's still soft.
Like you can't hear it?
Is it all the way up?
Let me see if I can adjust the volume on this. Monitor. There's got to be a way. I have the free version, so I'm limited. But did you hear anything he said or not?
No.
Like nothing. How about you turn your
No.
volume up? Turn your volume all the way
Okay, it's up.
up. Okay. That might have been the problem. How about now?
I can hear it to an extent, but I can't hear what he's saying.
Okay, so I'll quote it. Damn it. There has to be a way to, maybe if I mute my mic. Did you hear it better that time when I muted my mic?
No, I didn't hear nothing actually. So you got to have the mic on.
Let's see. There's got to be a way to adjust. Edit mic settings. Reduce mic background noise. Oh wait. Whoa. What did I do? Mic volume. Turn the mic up. All right, let's try it again. I turned my mic up. How about that?
It's a little better. It's getting there.
Okay, so if I turn my mic all the way up, maybe that'll take care of it. Let's try that. Where was I doing it? Right here. All right, right now I'm at 200. Might be way too loud for me to speak, but let's try to play it now. Let me start at the beginning. Let me know if you can hear the opening. How about now?
A little better.
But you heard what they said?
I'd really have to focus on it.
Damn. Has to be a way. Has to be a way to set the mic, the settings. Recording audio.
How close is your mic to the computer?
Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on. Let's try this. If I have to, I'll turn my mic, I'll unplug my mic. Can you hear it better now?
Yes.
Much better?
Yes.
Okay, let's play it from the beginning. Put this on full screen. Answer the question.
expert rejection. We see that in cases. And it's too bad that the judges run the way we run and not by who we are. Just because you want us to be more like that. And the truth is, we're not like them. And I'm
Damn proud of that.
Morgan College, 100 years tradition. A tradition of what? Of hazing kids? Humiliating anyone who's a little bit different? Of putting so much pressure on kids they turn into these stress freaks and caffeine. Your phony school demeans real colleges everywhere. Why? Why can't we both exist? Huh? You can have your grades and your rules and your structure and your ivory towers, and then we'll do things our way. Why do you have to control the way you want? Your curriculum is a joke, and you, sir, are a criminal. You know, if you rob these kids of their creativity and their passion, that's the real crime. What about you parents? Did the system really work out for you? Did it teach you to follow your heart or just play it safe and roll over? What about you guys? Did you always want to be school administrators? Dr. Alexander, was that your dream? Or maybe no, maybe you want to be a poet. Maybe you want to be a magician or an artist. Maybe you just want to travel the world. Look, I lied. I lied to all of you. I'm sorry, Dad. Especially you. But out of that desperation, something happened that was so amazing. It was full of possibilities. And isn't that what you ultimately want for us as parents? I mean, it's possibilities. Well, we came here today to ask for your approval on that. Something just occurred to me.
I don't give a shit.
Your approval. Your approval knows that what we did is real. Because there are so few truths in this world that when you see one, you know it. And I know that it is a truth. That real learning took place in South Harmon, whether you like it or not, it did. Because you don't need teachers or classrooms or fancy highbrow traditions or money to really learn. You need people with a desire to better themselves. And we got that by the shitload at South Harmon. So you can go ahead, sign your reject us, shoot us down, do whatever you gotta do. We'll never forget that deals that were instilled in us at our place. Because we are shitheads now, and we'll be shitheads forever, and nothing you can say or do or stamp can take that away from us. So
Go ahead. This is the best part when they make the decision. Oh, damn it. They don't show the decision. Let me show you. The guy ended up deciding that they were going to give them a 1-year probationary period to try to run their college. Now, maybe this ain't relative to relationships, but I relate it to that. I relate it to the fact that I'm over here drooling like an idiot. But I relate it to relationships, friendships, and my life because, like, they want me to be like them. And that's the best part when he goes, I'm damn proud that I'm not like them. I am. Now, I'm not going to lie. It does get lonely being fucking ousted, put on the back burner, treated like I don't matter, treated like I don't exist, things like that. I'm not going to deny that fucks with my head. But yeah, I'm never going to not be who I am just for their acceptance. But I have to look at, right, I shouldn't have to, but I have to look at this in a job sense. I can't survive being fake. I can't survive being me. I'm not going to survive without finding a job, which is why I'm trying to run my own business and get the support from people around me on my photography and things like that. But I want to work for an employer. I just shouldn't have to not be who I am, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. You should be able to be, comfortable at your job, and your boss should be, comfortable with you, and real enough to come to you, pull you to the side if there's an issue or whatever, instead of just, and a lot of people just don't have a lot of empathy nowadays, and I get it, I understand, but I feel like that they could have some. They could be a little bit more empathetic around here. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but we all know Pratt is a fucked up environment on its own. I've been treated like what in the hell? Guess that's a heater. I don't know. It was loud. But anyways, but and did I play that clip for you? What that person said that I should apologize for existing?
I think you might have, yeah.
That lie from that black creator.
Yeah.
The lady says, "You're participating in white supremacy just because you're alive." Excuse me? Hell, I think I already have it here. We could play it. Let's see. It should be here. Video file. Yep, here it is. Let's play it for everybody.
You are a part of the system by existing. The system existed before you. You were not polite. You're a passive aggressive little bitch. Go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. I was going to mention, like, even if you were to take it to individual levels, we just look at how he benefits from these systems because he earns more on average compared to a black man and even much more than a black woman, right? So these are forms of racism that he benefits from.
What? I'm pretty sure black people are doing better than me who lost my job because I had to poop. Pretty sure black people are doing better than me. And then there's this guy.
Some things we need to just keep amongst ourselves. We can solve our own issues without outside input. I'll put it like that.
Wait for it.
Exactly.
Wait for
Nomad, welcome up, bro.
He accused me of being.
We don't try to tell you how to run your Triple K meeting, so don't.
Also, medical racism.
Interesting. So because I'm white, they're alleging I'm in the Triple K. I think you'd love to have a conversation with my friend King on TikTok. She's been in my lives a few times. When next time I go live, if I find King, I'm going to see if she's willing to be a guest, and I'll tell her that I'll tell her about you, my friend, and maybe you and her, and we could all three talk about this in more detail, because a lot of people think I'm making this shit up. A lot of people think that it's all in my head that people are being racist. It's all in my head that people don't like me. It's all in my head that people are judging me without ever knowing me. And because I don't show them the evidence, they think I'm making it up. Right. So I've started to do exactly what they told me to do, which is prove it. And unless you can prove I'm lying, I'm not a liar. I might lie and say all women want this dick. That's a lie. Okay. That's the only lie. What?
I said, oh God.
That's about the only lie I will ever tell, is that I am all that and a bag of Doritos. Just saying. Cool Ranch Doritos. Cool Ranch Doritos. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
Who's
get
this?
it right.
Who's this? Michelle. Getting men to meet after talking for a while and then wanting a relationship. Oh, I asked this girl, what's been the hardest part of dating for you? Getting men to meet after talking for a while and then wanting a relationship. women, I swear to God, they reach out to me first. Then I communicate with them. Then I start getting curious about dating them. And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're moving too fast. Whoa.
Move back. Slow down.
Well, I'm 43. I'm going to be dust if I wait much longer. I am old as dirt. I don't have patience.
I mean, we're about the same age anyway, so I mean, close to it.
What was that shit you do with you and your girlfriend? Where I'm like, what the fuck is this? Are y'all having a Tourette syndrome moment?
The little clocky.
Clock it. Well, clocking it would be it's 11:58. How this means clock, I don't see it. I don't see how this.
No, that's not. No, it's just one finger. So just use your pointer finger and your thumb.
What does this have to do with the? What does this have to do with the clock?
That's not what it means. It's slang, and I'm a teen mom. I have to keep up with the lingo. If I don't, then they're gonna say something stupid, and then I have to look it up. I gotta keep up.
Well, this makes just as much sense as 6'7".
Oh my gosh! So the kids are starting to not be able to say it anymore. Schools will make sure that they don't say it. And
Good.
my daughter the other day said, I don't do 6'7", because I was telling her a story about she might have been, 6 or 7 years old at the time. And I said, oh my gosh. She said, don't worry, Mom, I don't do it anymore. Good.
That shit needs to go. I don't even think people know what slang means anymore. They're just like 6'7". There's a lot of theories out there that it means drugs, all sorts of shit.
Let me tell you something about this generation, okay?
Oh, man.
They come up with anything and everything.
I don't know if Mel wants to join. She might just be watching, but yeah, because she's packing. But Mel's in the background. Do what?
I said, hi, Mel.
Yeah. I would bring her to the stage, but I think she said, oh, she's on mute. Here, I'll see if I can let her up.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How's that packing going?
Not so fun, but yeah. He went to the bathroom, so I get to sit on my butt for a little bit.
Nice. She was telling us about her 6'7" story.
I heard it, yeah. Oh God. That's my child in the background. He's 10, and now you got him saying that. Great. No, it's 9.
Tell him, yeah.
Please stop.
8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10.
6, 7, and 6, 9.
Hey, I would love to know if he even knows why does he say that. We'd love to hear it.
Why do you say 6, 7? Why do you say 6, 7?
He knows.
Why you say 6, 7?
He knows. He just don't want to say it.
But why do you say 6, 7?
Ask him what it means.
Because you want to? Okay.
Ask him what it
That's not a valid
means.
reason, but okay.
Say, do you know what it stands for or what it means?
Do you know what it stands for or what it means?
7, 8, 9.
He don't know.
No.
So that's what I told my friend earlier today. stop starting trends that you don't even fucking know. Like last night, there was a girl in my life, and I was probably being a little more blunt than I should have because she was a sweetheart, but she was calling herself a feminist, and I was like, "What are you fighting for?" And she was like, uh, um, "Just because."
Oh god.
No, I can't remember what she said. She was like, "I think women should have the right to think the same as men, and that they should have the same money as men." And then I told her how the gender pay gap has been a myth. And she was like, "Yeah, but I still." So I think I persuaded her. In the end, you could hear it in her voice. She was like, "Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about that."
I hate when people say because is not a reason.
Yeah, they think they're a feminist, but they can't even respond to one simple question. My question is and always has been, since women have all the same rights and privileges as men, in fact, they have more rights and more privileges than men, what are feminists fighting for if they've already won? What are you fighting for?
Hey Josh, do me a favor and turn your mic kind of like down. It's like, I don't know, kind of like muffled together.
I was telling my boyfriend that you said hi, and he's like, "Who's that?" And so I had to explain to him who you were. We can't hear you, by the way.
Me?
No, Joshua, you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Better? And
Yes.
There we yeah.
yeah, it's like the cord keeps getting messed up. So I don't know. I'm getting my stuff figured out, bruh.
Mom, the second you look at it, it's stupid.
But yeah, this is the first time I've had more than one person in my life on YouTube. But we need to do more. That way we don't have a bunch of trolls come in acting like douchebags. We can actually have conversations. Yeah, because they come in being trolls and douchebags on TikTok. I like it. What?
Especially on TikTok.
Yeah. I like having people come into my life. I just don't like when they're being intentionally douchebags.
That sounds like his.
No, he's probably still in the bathroom.
That sounds like his RC car.
No, he wanted to smack to take the RC truck out of the truck. He can blow the tires off that thing.
Well, I think that I have created good enough content for clipping a few. U.S. Navy thinks you're their newest hire. Apply here. No, thank you. I don't want to be trapped on a ship with a bunch of seamen. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I got pets. I got to take care of my pets. I need a job where I'm home every night to take care of my pets. And I don't want to be on a boat in the middle of nowhere for months. But anyways, yep, Amy, thank you for coming. Mel, thank you for coming. Next time we go live, you guys want to be invited again?
Sure thing.
Sure thing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. I know, I killed it. That was That was terrible. I gave it a shot. Just didn't deliver properly. All right, ladies, have a good day.
You too.
Bye. Bye, Amy.
Bye.